Is impacted by rail construction on Dillingham can apply for financial relief.
And the window is coming soon. Casey Lund is live this morning in Kalihi with more on that. Good morning, Casey.
Good morning, guys. The January 27th date is when applications can be sent in for that $10,000 grant. Now, there's only 22 available grants, so limited options there for folks. So we want to make sure we're letting some of these businesses know, we're here in our neck of the woods in Kalihi, we're at Maya Camilo and Dillingham. I'll step out of the way here and show you a scene that we're quite familiar with. Of course, the coned lanes here on Dillingham, no left turns, and this has been the situation for quite a while now, and it will continue to look this way for a long time until they begin to build up those platforms, the guideway, and start this section of the rail going into downtown. So a lot of work still has to be done. We want to talk about some of the support that is available for the businesses. We've covered many of those businesses that have decided to pack up and close shop altogether, but we know again that there are requirements for this grant money, right? Those businesses have to have 15 employees or less, generate less than $750,000 in annual revenue, and they have to be within one block of this rail construction along Dillingham Boulevard and currently open, also owned by some city residents. We've heard from businesses that have again decided to close up shop. Bob's Barbecue is staying open, but they're relocating to a new location further Mauka in Kalihi. Again, there's going to be ongoing traffic concerns and even more downtown. We heard from Loy Kaikina. She is the CEO for Heart. She was on Spotlight Now yesterday, who says despite many naysayers of the rail project, she feels like public opinion is slowly beginning to shift and people are beginning to understand that the project is making forward progress and will be useful to Honolulu residents.
It is costing a lot of money. I can't change the past, but my team and I going forward are trying to do the right thing. I think it will have a positive impact, especially once we get to Airport Pearl Harbor, once we get to downtown, once we get to Ala Moana. We have to get to UH. I think you'll see an increase in ridership and people will make more use of it. We will never be operating in the positive or even at cost. You don't see that anywhere in the nation. This is a public service. The bus, the handy van, the fare box isn't going to pay for the expenses. This is a service that the city is providing to the community.
So moving forward into downtown, Tudor Perini Corporation, that'll be the contractor. They won that $1.7 billion job to complete the city segment. It's going to be 3 miles long, 6 rail stations. That final section should be complete by 2030. The entire rail system is expected to be handed over to the city's Department of Transportation by year 2031. So still a long road to hoe and a lot of inconveniences for drivers and for businesses. You got to think about some of those requirements for businesses along Dillingham, for the ones that are still here. Pretty stringent, 15 employees or less. So that might not apply to a lot of these smaller businesses that are hurting through some of this, but there are some options available. We'll continue to cover some of the support provided by the City by Heart, by different groups, to try and help get these businesses through a difficult time. Reminder, we can always support them ourselves by just coming down and enjoying some of the great food that is along Dillingham Boulevard here, right, guys?
And we understand that you did that yourself this morning, right, Casey?
Yeah, and you're bringing us some back as well.
Yeah,
We're looking forward to that. Can't wait for it.
Yeah, you had some?
You gotta support. Doing my part.
Yeah. Look at you. You're
Good
a
job,
hero,
Casey.
my friend.